How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer. This is probably like my 10th time trying to shoot this video. It's not easy doing these one takes, guys, without jump cuts. It's very difficult. So, let's just get this out of the way. A few shout outs. The first shout out is going to go out to Lawrence Dagstein because he picked up on a deal that Cyberpunk 2077 is apparently $29.99 at Best Buy in the US. And if you jumped on it as fast as you could get a steel book that came with the game at no extra charge. So he didn't have to do that. He went out of his way to inform the community via Twitter. He left a tweet letting the community know about this awesome deal. And I imagine at least one person probably saw that and jumped on it. So good for you, Lawrence. Thanks for sharing that with the community. You didn't have to do that, so good for you. The second thing I want to talk about, follow up to yesterday's video where I talked about my new pickup, OutRun 2. I just want to give my honest opinion now that I played it. Which is better, OutRun 2 or Coast to Coast? So the first thing, actually, before we even get into that, and this is another reason why I love the gaming community and the YouTube community as well. After I had posted that rushed video yesterday, a few commenters were quick to correct me on a few things. And actually, one guy by the name of Cats Games and whatever, he said, dude, he noticed like I was having trouble closing the case. He's like, dude, and he pinpointed the exact like second in the video where he picked up on it. He's like, the reason why you can't close the case is because the manual was tucked in behind the sleeve. I'm like, what? How did you pick up on that? So I ran back to the games room, and sure as shit, he was right. The manual was tucked in the sleeve. I couldn't believe it. So now I can close the case, and you can see these old Blockbuster cases. You can't tuck the manual inside like that, so that's why it was tucked behind the sleeve. So yeah, I've got the full-colored manual. This game is just the gift that just keeps on giving. So and I mistakenly said in that video that I thought Coast to Coast, 2006 Coast to Coast was only available in Canada. That is 100% incorrect, and I should know better. I know this. The game was released in the other territories as well. It's got alternate box art as well, and the game is just so hard to find. But, and I talked about this before, I did specifically read in a forum online somewhere, it might have been a Reddit forum, there's a urban legend that 2006 Coast to Coast for the original Xbox was, in Canada at least, only released on Canadian military bases, and it was something to do, Sega had an agreement with the troops, and production was cut short because around the time that this game came out, 2006, the original the Xbox 360 had launched just shortly before this game came out, and so Sega kind of cut this short because they were focusing on the Xbox 360. That's what I read online. That being said, I want to talk about some of the differences. Now, there's a video I watched last night. There's like a guru. How do you pronounce that word? Guru? A guy out there on YouTube that like knows the ins and outs of these two games. And I watched a video last night. I'll pin a comment with a link to his video if you want to check it out. Not only are these two games different, like all the coast-to-coast games in the different regions are not totally, but there's a lot of significant differences as well, from the animation to the tracks and all kinds of things. It's crazy. Same with OutRun 2, which was only released on the original Xbox. A lot of people don't know that. So my thoughts here, spoiler alert, I think OutRun 2 is actually better than Coast to Coast 2006. So for all you collectors out there that are just obsessing over 2006 Coast to Coast, you might as well just go ahead and pick this game up instead, to be honest with you, and I'll explain why. The first thing, the original 1986 OutRun is actually unlockable in this game. It's not unlockable in this game. You guys all saw, I recently picked up a Mad Cat steering wheel for my original Xbox. It's actually a steering wheel that you can use on the GameCube, the PS2, and the original Xbox. So now I can play OutRun with the steering wheel, with the shifter on that Mad Cat steering wheel. And I'm playing the game at the proper 4:3 aspect ratio now on my TV, so it's just phenomenal. I'm going to try to post a video showing me playing this game with the steering wheel, the original OutRun, that is. So that's one key difference. Another difference, there's 2 special bonus tracks in this game that aren't in this game. And one of the bonus tracks is from Daytona USA 2, which was never released on home consoles. So what Sega or Sumo Digital did was they took the track from Daytona USA and they put the OutRun vehicles on the track, I guess you could say. So now you can at least have a taste of Daytona USA 2 in this game. So that's absolutely incredible. I can't believe that. The last thing I want to mention, the tracks are completely different in this game than this game. I think the track variations are a lot better. And there's missions in this game. There's like this whole, not a story mode, but like a bunch of missions that you can play that are not in this game. So as crazy as it sounds, I know this is like the white whale, this is the unicorn. This is the game to have. And for me, the biggest selling feature is being able to play the original OutRun. I'm just such a huge fan of that game. I have it on the Sega Genesis, and while it is an excellent port, it's not perfect, right? So this game here, OutRun 2, it's cheaper than this game. This game is especially expensive on the original Xbox right now. So like I said, guys, do yourself a favor. Don't stress out about Coast to Coast. Get your copy of OutRun 2 for the for the original Xbox if you can find it. I cannot recommend it enough. And yes, the graphics, I can attest. I played the game. The graphics are better in OutRun 2 than Coast to Coast. Absolutely. Not by much, but there is absolutely a difference. I can't stress it enough. So, yeah, I'm really, really stoked about this game. Another key difference as well, when you hit a wall or wreck your car in this game, it doesn't take much to get back up to speed and get going again. Kind of like the original OutRun. Whereas in this game, if you wreck your car, it takes a while to get back up to speed. So yeah, there's definitely, like I said, definitely some key differences. And I don't regret buying this game at all. Now, I paid $43 Canadian for this. The guy was asking $48 or best offer. I got $5 off, so I got $43 for this. And Ricardo Cody, another shout out as well. He's like, dude, your copy of OutRun 2 is in awesome condition. He's like, it's quite common for the Blockbuster games to have a faded cover. So maybe he is right on that. I don't know. And he also told me that apparently Burnout 2, there's like a director's cut you can get. I didn't even know that. So I learn something new every day. So anyways, I'm not going to continue to ramble on about this. What I will say is Coast to Coast for the longest time was available on the PS3 and the Xbox 360 under the guise of, it was called OutRun Online. And Sega pulled it because the Ferrari license had expired. So we're probably not going to see these games ever again as far as ports are concerned, guys, because of the Ferrari license. So you kind of have to go out of your way to get these original copies. So good luck, guys. I hope this video helps somebody out there. Again, I don't really want to go into a lot of depth on the differences. You guys should check out the video below. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.